Oh yeah, oh yeah. Let me see those train emojis in the chat if you guys ready to get started today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All aboard. Train is departing shortly. What's up, Roscoe713, bro? I was just watching one of your streams, I want to say about a week ago, actually. And I was like, oh, look, Roscoe's online. Hadn't seen a stream in a little bit. Ice Undercover Ops is in the house. Welcome aboard. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream, as well as Element, my guy. What's going on, bro? Good to see you. Yes, sir. Putting in the work. We just getting started, bro. We got a big week coming up next week as well. We're not gonna dwell on that though. Go Around Flyers in the house. Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see OGVR is in the house. Official Ags is in the house as well. Eagles 5217. Welcome aboard, my friend. Good to see you. All in a nutshell. Welcome aboard. Good to see you guys. Thank you for showing up and riding along with us. We are back in Train Sim World 5. Yes, you guessed it. I want to apologize. We actually attempted to do this this service a couple days ago and had some issues pop up that were beyond my control, and so that service got canceled. But guess what? We're back in business. We're back on the job. We're back in Boston in the HSP46 with the MBTA colors out here in Boston South Station. We're headed, I think it's north. Is it north? Or it's more west. We're heading west to Worcester from Boston South Station. That's the route we're doing today. This route is now live. You can get it yourself if you want. If you like Train Sim World, if you like American Roots, if you like Boston, the Boston area, this actually might be a pretty good DLC for you. But it's now available on Train Sim World 5. Yes, sir. You too. Online railway fun keeps clicking going. Yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Evan Wilson. Yeah, I'm gonna pronounce it wrong, Evan. So if that triggers you, I just want to let you know that's probably not gonna change. I explained this in the last stream that we pronounce it Worcester, even though it's not how it's actually pronounced. I've never been able to say that word in my life. The sauce is the only reason I even know the word. Either way, we can talk more as we drive. Right now, I'm just enjoying a nice little screenshot of the HSP46. Let's see, there it is. It's another one over there. Hold on, let me reframe it. Let me reframe it. Bit of a photo mode to get started. Why not? That's just for fun. I'm from here. Some people call it Worcester. Okay, I feel like that's more weird than the way I pronounce it. But you know, hey, that's the person's fault who named the city, right? But either way, we're going there today. So hopefully you can stick around to tell us how accurate the area is and how accurate the train station is out in that area. Also, have you ever driven on the MBTA? They has a few different trains that are available here. We have the F40, the HSP46. There's some Amtrak services out here as well. We might get lucky and see an Amtrak service. We'll see. Anyways, let's get the train going. But first, get the lights on, so I know you guys can't see. There we go. And we're gonna try to be on time today. So reverser inserted and in forward. Let's open up the right side doors, and we'll put on our independent brake and release our automatic brake. We'll stand on those indies. We'll go up top and get our gen field switch turned on. We don't want marker lights. Make sure those are off. Step lights on. Gauge lights on. We got some headlights on right now. That's good. And let's make sure our brakes are set up right here. We'll click on F1. And yeah, cut in lead. So the train's already been set up by whoever driven it last. Let's go ahead and completely kill the music, and we'll get right to work, right to business, man. Yes, sir. Flight 477, welcome to the stream, man. You work here at Boston South Station? What do you do? What do you do? All right, we're gonna get us some GoPro cam setup. One on the nose, and you guys should hear the sound pretty well. I have it pumped up today. I might turn it down so I can have to yell. I feel like I'm yelling right now. But yeah, there it is, Worcester. We'll put it right here. It works. Let's put it a little higher. Oh, there, we can hang out with her. There we go. All right, departing in 30 seconds, guys. All aboard, all aboard. We're headed to Worcester with multiple stops along the way. So You can tell it's sim because the train is working. That's good. Do they have a lot of maintenance issues out here? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. But yeah, we're Boston South Station. It's the old one. It's not the updated one where they're doing all the apartment complex being built on top of the station and all that. This is a more out-to-date one. Let's go get those doors shut. Caution, the doors are closing. Alright, on the way out, guys, we're gonna hit the bell and put a little bit of throttle in and release in the brake. And we're rolling, chat. We are rolling, chat. Let's go outside for a bit of drive on the way out. We can only go 10 miles an hour, so keep that in mind. We can't go too quick. Ah, man. Alright, we're gonna get some nice little train spotting spot from right out here as we roll out with the Boston skyline in the background. You guys can hear everything all right? Let me know if you need me to change the levels. More me, less me, more train, less train, let me know. Hopefully we get a little bit of traffic along the way. I like it when it's a busy railroad. Thank you, King Empire. Appreciate it, man. Alright, we'll kill the bell. And for the chat, we'll do a couple honks of the horn now that we're clear of the station. Oh look, CSX. Wait, what is that? There's a CSX pulling an F40 over there. Oh, this is nice. Oh, we got two! Bro, this is train spotting gold right now. Hold on. Hold on. This is train spotting gold right here. Once we pass by, I'm gonna see if we can find that CSX that's pulling. Wait, there's a fourth train. Oh, I was hoping for traffic and we got it. I don't know if we're driving today, guys. We might just be watching trains. We might just be watching trains. That would never happen, Jalen. Well, the timetable is based off a real one, so I wouldn't say never. Alright, so I think he's gonna stop on the left. Yep, because he has to wait for some other stuff. Yeah, check this out. Check this out. Okay, this is the geometry train. Oh, it's pretty long. Oh, wow. Look at all these flatbeds. Holy crap. Wow. Okay, whatever train this is, I want to drive it. I gotta find out what service this is. I want to drive this service. It might be an AI service though, but I want to drive that service for sure. Look, it has an F40 on the back, CSX. What is that? GP38. Another F40. That's dope. Alright, where's my train? Alright, what's the speed limit? 30? Okay, we can go faster. That was cool. That was cool. Alright, put a little bit of throttle in. So I am today attempting to use a rail driver. In the last stream, I was not using it because I had not tested it. It is a little buggy. It doesn't fully work as it should. Like, for example, I can't go into reverse. I can go to neutral and I can go to forward, but I can't go into reverse. So hopefully we never need to reverse. We don't miss any stations later on today. The throttle's working pretty good. It still kind of jumps between notches, which has always been an issue, not just with Train Sim World, but in all train games and simulators. But here we come, coming up to Boston Back Bay. And we'll be stopping about 200 yards. I have the end brake in my hand. Got my lights on. It's a little dark up there. All right. Oh, stop. There we go. Independent brake on. Open the left side doors. Kill the bell. Welcome to Boston Back Bay. We are boarding on the left side. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. That's why. What is happening? All right, lock the doors. Just a short stop here. Looks just like last year's. Last year's what? Alright. Independent brake off. Next stop, Lansdowne Track 1. Need to be there by 9 a.m. It is currently 8:56. It's only at 1.2 miles away. Was the Boston DLC last year? I thought the Boston DLC was like 2 or 3 years ago. I think the Boston DLC came out like in Train Sim World 3 or 2? It's not that new. But yes. Yeah, it might have been 3, Terrence. But yeah, it came out a long time ago. And yeah, I mean, it looks just like it. It's just basically a route. It's not a route extension because it doesn't extend the Boston route. It's just a whole nother route that goes out of the same station. I really wish that instead of having this as a separate route, that this was an extension of the Boston commuter route. That's what I wish they would have done instead. Like, thinking about it now that I've run the route a few times, the route is okay. It's okay. It's not as busy as the other Boston route, which I can't remember the name. I think it's called Boston Commuter, right? The one with Amtrak on it. It's not as busy as that one. It's still double track, but because it's all just MBTA that goes out here and a few CSX on the other end, it's not, from my experience, that busy. But maybe I'm not driving at the peak hours. Right now it's like 9 a.m., so it's probably just after peak. Either way, as far as traffic, it's not that busy, but it's still a decent route. I really like this train. The HS P46 is probably my favorite part of the route. The route itself is just, to me, another route. It's like, all right, cool, a new location, new stops, new area. So it's always nice to have somewhere new to drive. But there's nothing like groundbreaking or game-changing about this particular route, tech-wise or gameplay-wise. If you enjoy the Boston route, you'll probably enjoy this one. We are stopping here. And we're good on time. We'll add in some minimum application brakes. But yeah, I wish that instead of it being a separate route, it would have been a route extension to the other. So that way you can still actually run the Amtrak services to Providence. That would be nice, right? But that's just not the way Dovetail does things, so I was never expecting that. In the same way that I wish the San Bernardino line was an extension of Cajon Pass, and the, what was it, the Angel, what's the name of that one route? The other one, Lancaster route? Yes, Boston Providence. Thank you, Computer SARS. Alright, we are actually early, and we have about a minute and a half before we gotta depart. So I'm gonna hop out. Hopefully I don't... I'm probably gonna be late because I'm doing this. Just wanna take a peek. Uh-oh. And I'm in the... Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Never mind. We're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. I got stuck in the platform. Yeah, we are... Our last stop would be Worcester Station. I mean, we could do real life time, but we would then probably be waiting for a train. And I don't think you guys wanted to wait for a train. We're only 2 hours behind real life time in sim. Well, actually 3 hours local time. But usually, when I play Train Sim World, I usually will look for the service that's closest to the real life time that I'm living in right now, right? So like if it's like, you know, 1 p.m., I'm usually gonna look for a service that starts around 1 p.m. and I'll run with, not live weather, but yeah. Sometimes I'll even try to go and look what the weather is in the area, and I'll set the weather to whatever that is. So like if it's snowing in Boston, I'll actually run the route but with snow. You know what I mean? That's what we gotta do right now until we get like a live weather function. All right, we're good to go. Brakes off, bell on, let's go. We are, I believe this service is running on dynamic weather, so there is a potential that we could get some rain. Actually, there's a very high chance that we can get some rain. Are my brakes released? Oh, no, they're not. There we go. All right, guys, next stop, Boston Landing, track 1. I believe you guys are telling me that on the right side is the Mass Pike. Alright, right now speed limit is 30, so slow up. Oh, it's about to be 40 here in a second. Alright, now it's 40. Now it's 40. Alright, we got time? Yeah, we got time for a drive-by. Let's do a drive-by. Ah! I really like the sounds in this route. Alright, we are coming up. We got 1.5 miles still, so we're good. We have time actually for another drive-by. We have a 45 for the next half a mile, and then we can go 79 miles per hour, which is as fast as we can go on this particular spur of track. And I think we might get some hitches again. Because Train Sim World 5 has updated since the last time I played, and I haven't run the whole route. Fell off. The 2005 was in Kingston last night. Alright, we are stopping in 0.8. And this is the New Balance building we're stopping at next at Boston Landing. Time-wise, we're looking good. We're looking good. 2025 was in... I don't know how to say that word. Like, how do you know that? Where do you get this information from? Is there like a timetable somewhere? red zone. All right, so far getting on the brake around 600 to 500 yards has worked pretty well for me. So we'll see how, if that continues to do so. Brakes applying. Coming into Boston Landing, we'll be offloading on the left side. You work for Keolis. Okay, what is that? You guys explain a few of these things. You work on these locomotives. That's cool. Well, tell me a fun fact about them, Redzo. I don't know too much about this particular locomotive. I don't live in Boston. I don't live in the Northeast. I've never seen one of these in real life or in person. So tell me a fun fact about the HSP-46. They're on their way out. Really? That's surprising because they look pretty new. At least on the game. They do. So do you know what they're being replaced by? That's crazy, actually. Alright, bell off. Doors open the left side. I'm gonna switch to the other side. We're good on time, guys. Good on time. Probably a Tesla. Really? They're switching to all electric. So how does that work? Because they don't have overhead lines on this route. We're out here. Wait, do they? Wait, they do. Because Amtrak. Wait, does Amtrak use overhead lines? I'm having a brain fart. The Acela does. Yeah, the Acela uses overhead lines. They're gonna install catenary everywhere. Okay, so they're basically gonna electrify this entire subdivision, right? Wow, so this entire DLC is gonna be completely irrelevant pretty soon. It'll be basically a classic when they update that. That's crazy though. I mean, that doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me. I appreciate that. Appreciate you telling us that, because I would have never known that. That's cool. Colforbin says he does not miss the commuter rail. All right, guys, we have 7.1 miles to Wellesley Farms Track 1. We need to stretch our legs a little bit on this particular hop. Up to 79, actually only 60 right now. We'll hit 79 in a little bit. What's up? Night Wolf is in the chat. Welcome aboard, man. 2 honks for you. Good to see you, man. Hope you're having a great day so far. So the entire commuter rail, they're getting rid of diesel. Wow. Out of the skies and onto the rails. Yes, sir, Night Wolf. Yes, sir. You know us. We stay on the move, though. We're always transporting something, whether it's passengers by air or by land. For this to be realistic, it should break down any second now. Are they really that unreliable? Now, hey, with me driving it, anything can happen. Anything can happen. The main issue we could have with me is me busting through a speed limit and getting an emergency stop. What's up, Arcades? Arcade Repanch? Good to see you from India. I'm sorry I said your name completely wrong. Yeah, we already left South Station, Felix. We're headed towards Worcester now, so we're heading outbound from Boston South Station today. We'll see how time looks and what we want to do next. We could either do the run again going the other direction, or we could hop to do some freight for the end of the stream. So it depends on what you guys want to see, what you guys want to do, and how this particular run goes. But yeah, 5.5 miles until we get to Wellesley. Got to be there by 9:14. It's currently 9:09, and we're waiting for that 79. There it is. All right, full throttle. Run 8. Hopefully we don't have a medical emergency. Yeah, hopefully not. Yes, Timmy, this game is on console. Xbox and PlayStation. He says that beep has the same tone as my smoke detector. That's funny. That is funny. Alright, we're bypassing this station. How long did it take me to learn how to operate the train? Like 5 minutes or less. Like 3 minutes. It's so easy, this train. In real life, it's probably much more complicated. You gotta learn how to operate all these screens. But these screens are basically just nothing. They don't do much of anything. You can operate the air brakes. You can cut in and cut out the air brakes and set them to passenger and lead and whatnot. You can do that. What else can you do in here? Air brake functions, nothing. Engage setup, nothing. Automatic brake, independent brake, release type. So there's a few little things you can click on, but nothing crucial. You don't have to mess with any of this stuff. The only thing you may run into is cutting your brakes in and out if the last engineer didn't set them. But usually, when you start a service, it's already set up for you. So I'm gonna go to the local monitor. I will just kind of keep that on the screen. We can actually go back as well to what's switches? What is that? There's a few switches. Okay. DB cutout. Can I do that? No, you can't do that. Of course you can't. More menu. Script monitor. That doesn't work. Local test. That doesn't work. Local config. That doesn't work. Data record. That doesn't work. Data download doesn't work. Yeah. So basically nothing in here really does anything. Good evening, Tom. So welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. Proctus is on his way back from Micro Center with a new toy. We gotta slow down a lot. Why my reversers go into neutral just now? Oh, we got traffic on our left and a station we're bypassing. Yeah, speed limit dropped to 60 all of a sudden, so I had to hop on the brakes pretty aggressively there. Hold on, we're not getting any power. On this side, it will tell you if you're getting actually any propulsion, which we're not. So I think the reason why is because... there it is. Now it's coming in. See that blue bar right there? That's just saying, hey, you actually have like propulsion, power, pushing you forward. There's a few screens you can click on this side. Like the fault screen does nothing. There's never going to be any faults. There's no failures built into this train. HVAC, again, just kind of to look at, is a maintenance screen that has a password that goes nowhere. So it's cool that you see a few things here, but there's not a whole lot you can do with them. And I think honestly, when learning the real thing is probably learning what all that does is probably a lot of what that training is. And then many of these buttons do work, but are just not necessarily to press because they're already in the position they need to be in for you to run a normal operation. So that is all to answer the question that this is a very easy train to drive in Train Sim World. A little too easy, in my personal opinion, but if it's easy, it's easy. Most trains, honestly, are pretty easy to drive in Train Sim World. Somebody just got pushed down the stairs on the upper lever car 2. Oh my god. Can you play with a PlayStation controller? Yes, you can. You can play with a PlayStation controller. You can play with a mouse and keyboard. I personally usually play with a mouse and keyboard, but I'm also today actually using a thing called the Rail Driver. You can't see it on screen, but it's basically a device that's built just for driving trains and train simulators. It's a very old device. It's very out of date, but I use it for Train Sim World, Run 8, and a few other train sim games. Alright, we are coming up on our next stop. It's on a blind corner here. Yes, Micro Center is a very dangerous place. Thank you, Nightwolf. Appreciate it, man. Marty Marr. Alright, coming down 25 miles per hour. We're at the platform. Got people here already waiting for us, and we are basically on time, about 15 seconds behind. We'll bring it to the end. Do I mind going all the way to Springfield for you? If I could, bro, I would. I really would, if I could, but it's just not a part of the route. Alright, and Indy's on. Right side doors open up. Oh. You guys need to get a room. For real. We are, what's up, DJ Shad Gaming? Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. We left Boston. We're still in the Boston area. Where are we at right now? Oh, we're at Wellesley Farms. That's the area we're in. They're off. We're on. Here we go. Let's go. Yeah, Micro Center is a dangerous place, man. I could spend all my life savings in that place, bro. I really could. I was very proud of myself. The last time I went to Micro Center, I went there to help a friend build a computer, and I bought nothing. I personally bought nothing. I was very tempted. I wanted everything I saw, but I bought nothing. Now, next time I go, I can't make that promise. Next stop, Wellesley Hills, track 1, 0.8 miles. Let's get us a drive-by real quick. Whew, come on. Oh, I really hate those glitches. Can I go to Philly? No, sadly I can't. Again, bro, I wish. We don't have any Philly routes yet on Train Sim World. And then, of course, the way Train Sim World works, for those in chat who have never played it, it's not like Flight Sim, where you can just go anywhere in the world. The way Train Sim World works, even though it's called World, is there's basically different routes that you can drive. And it's basically A to B. Imagine A to B routes. You can go from, for example, Boston to Providence, Rhode Island. One way. When you get to Providence, the route ends. That's it. There's no, like, you're not allowed to go farther. There's nothing, like, you can't. There's nothing there. There's no scenery. There's no game world that exists beyond the, you know, the end of the route. And then what you do is you basically just turn around and you go back the other way. You go from A to B and then B to A. You can't go anywhere that's outside of the predetermined route, if that makes sense. Now, there's multiple DLCs, so if you want to drive in other parts of the world, you can then either buy a DLC, or some DLCs are already built into the sim. So I think each, like Train Sim World 5 came with 3 different routes. It came with the San Bernardino line, which is in LA, which is a section of track in LA. It came with a German route from Frankfurt to somewhere else, another section of track, about 100 miles of track. And then the third one was a UK route from somewhere in the UK to somewhere else in the UK, I can't remember. All the UK names mixed together for me, sorry. And that's the way it works. And then beyond that, you have paid DLCs, and those all add on other sections of track in other places. But sadly, these sections of track, these routes, don't mix. They don't merge together. Like, imagine American Truck Sim or Euro Truck Sim, where you have, like, I'll have like just California, and then I can buy Nevada, and because I have both, I can drive between both. Train Sim World doesn't work that way. I wish it did. I really wish it did, but it doesn't. And so yeah, so that, for that reason, again, if you're new to this, you can only go, you know, places throughout the route. So the route we're driving today, this route is, I'll show you guys the map when we get a little time, maybe after this next stop, which is Wellesley Square Track 1. Maybe after this next stop, I'll show you the full route map. But yeah. Oh shoot, we gotta slow down. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Is there a career mode? Not necessarily, no. There's scenarios. So there's a few different, I see we have a few people. Oh shoot, oh, we might miss this. Hold on, hold that thought. Hold that thought. Oh, it's okay, it's not, oh, we're not gonna make it. We're screeching to a halt. Oh, how bad is it? How bad? Oh, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Alright, and open the right side doors. That'll work. We missed the whole coach, but that'll work. So yeah, is there a career mode? No. The short answer is no. The way it works is there's a few different game modes that you can play with Train Sim World. Is there multiplayer? No. But all of us are freaking begging for it. I don't know if it ever will come. I hope it does, but right now, no. So there's a few different game modes. It's called timetable mode, which is basically what I'm doing right now, where you pick a train and you run the timetable. And by timetable, like I'm running the, like, I think it was the 8 o'clock service or something like that. And that's considered one, like, timetable service. And then there's timetable services throughout the entire 24-hour day. So you can basically pick a time to drive a service at almost any time throughout the day. You could also just spawn in on foot, and the timetable will keep going. There's AI trains running all of the trains that you're not. And then basically you pick a train you want to run, and you run it, and the AI continues to run around you, right? So that's timetable mode. But there's no, like you just run all, it tells you where to stop, and you stop there, right? Or it tells you what to do, and you do that. There's also scenario mode. And scenario mode is kind of the same thing, except they've created some special scenarios where you may have to do some special stuff. So it's not like the typical you're running from A to B. In this particular case, you might have to run from A to B and then switch sides and run back from B to A, or you may have to stop in the middle and switch trains, or various things that they come up with. And it's kind of creative. I like the scenarios, honestly. Many of the routes have really fun, creative scenarios, and it kind of changes up the usual just running up and down the track. I like it. So that's what scenario mode is. We have scenario mode, we got timetable mode, we have free roam. Free roam is where you basically spawn into the route, but there's no trains. I personally don't see a point for free roam, except unless you want to just go as fast as you can with no restrictions. But free roam is basically you there by yourself. There's no trains, there's nothing. Just you can walk around, whatever. Now you can spawn trains in now. You can walk to the track and spawn a train in, you can drive that train, but in free roam mode, you're gonna be there by yourself. You can be running a train, nothing else is there. You can do that exact same thing in the mode that we're using right now called, timetable mode. If I hop out my train, which I'm not gonna do right now, but if I got out of this train, I could basically, spawn a new train and then run that train. The downside of spawning a new train is that that train is kind of just, you can do whatever you want with it. So I guess it's not a downside, but it doesn't give you like, hey, stop here, stop there, like timetable mode. So if I click T right now, you can kind of see it on my screen a little bit on here on the left. But this is telling me all of the stations that I need to stop at and at what time I need to be there. If you do free roam, you won't have any of this. Or if you do a train, if you spawn a train, and you won't have any of this. Oh, we gotta slow down. So it's pretty cool. I like the free roam and the spawning train in function. This thing is pretty cool. But it depends on what you want to do, right? What other game modes? There's another game mode called Rail Journey, and a lot of people who play Train Sim World don't even know that this mode exists. Yes, there is a Long Island Railroad route, but we're not doing it today. If you want, I can do that in the future, just not today. There is another game mode called Rail Journeys, and that's the closest thing that they have to an actual career mode, because it's kind of like it gives you a series of drives to do, rather than you just go and pick whatever one, some random one. It actually gives you like a series of routes to run, and so it's not career mode, but it does check off on the list which ones you've done, which ones you haven't done. So I personally, because I kind of like that idea, I like more of a career mode style gameplay. I like the Rail Journeys, so it would be cool to have an actual career mode in here. Yeah, it should route to the subwoofer. Yes, boat guy, this is the new Worcester route. Yes, sir. And we're coming up on Natick Center Track 1 here in just a little bit. I'm going to come back on the throttle and prepare for a good stop here in Natick. Sorry if my mouse is, or my camera's kind of bouncing around because I have the butt kicker installed on my chair and it's shaking my entire chair. My mouse is actually sitting on a mount that's tied to my chair and it's shaking my entire mouse. But it feels amazing. Yeah, focus. I do like journey mode. I haven't done journey mode for this route yet, but usually we might not make this station again. I added brake, but not enough, and this is a pretty short platform. Yeah, I like the rail journeys. I like the journey mode. I do like it. I usually will run that when I'm driving a new route. It gives me a little bit of purpose, not a lot, but a little bit of purpose. All right, that's a pretty good stop right there, fellas. Uh-oh. It froze. Okay, we're back. That was weird. Alright, right side doors are opening up. KR Graphics Gaming, you've ridden the Worcester line many times in real life. It's a smooth ride. That's good. That's good. That's good. It's pronounced Natick. Okay. Alright, doors are closing. Brakes release. Throttle up. Next stop is West Natick. And while we roll out of here, we are gonna do a drive-by cam. Got some really nice graffiti on the wall here. I like this station for that reason, actually. Really cool graffiti. We got the fall colors as well in the foliage and the trees. Yes, the train route is pretty accurate. Yep. It's all 1-to-1 scale, by the way, too, guys. All 1-to-1 scale. There's no time compression or scaled down. All the routes in Train Sim World are all 1-to-1 scale. And pretty much most of them are very accurate. It might be missing like a house here, a building there, or you know, like little tiny details they might miss that could change on a railroad. But for the most part, it's usually pretty accurate as far as everything else. You can also use scenarios that other people can create. Yes, you're actually correct. I forgot to mention that. Yeah, so you can also create your own scenarios and share those, or you can run scenarios that other people have made. So I haven't done that too much. I've done a few. I found a few good ones that I like. Anybody know what the name of this lake is? There's also you can also create your own liveries. There's a livery maker or designer also included in Train Sim World. It's been in there since like I think Train Sim World 3, but pretty popular feature. If you want to kind of create, if you want to make like a livery that doesn't exist in the sim, like that should but doesn't, or one that you just want to make of your own, you can actually do that. I don't think I've ever made any liveries. I don't necessarily, yeah, it's just not my thing. I have made a couple scenarios before. Is Train Sim on Mac? I don't think so. I don't think so. I could be wrong about that. And one more time. Oh my god, it stutters. Oh, I guess it's working. And come on, honks your chat. This guy next to me is breathing so heavy. What's up, Jay Diaz? 50 minutes away from Boston in New Bedford. Welcome to Stream, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. By the way, guys, this full route, I think it's like 44 miles, I think. I know there's like 18, 19 stations on here that you can stop at. It'll take you, most services will take you around an hour and a half to complete one way. So if you were to do a a drive where you go all the way down and turn around and come back, it'll take you probably 3 hours to do that. Lake, man, why can't I pronounce any of these words out here? Y'all gotta simplify Boston. Boston, you gotta simplify it. Lake Cachituate? Like, what? What even is that word? What even is that word? And there we go. Open the right side doors, guys. Welcome to Natick, I think? I'm not sure where we are. Where are we at? Where's the sign? Yeah, West Natick. It might be the Natick Lake. That makes sense, right? Because we're like, you know, whatever. I don't know. It's a Native American area. Oh, okay, that makes more sense now.
Caution, the door is about to close.
The New Bedford Fall River route should be running by next year. Oh, cool. You know what route I want to see? You know what route I want to see? I would love some Florida action. I'm surprised. There's so much, like, railroad history and railroad, like, action happening in Florida. I'm surprised we don't have a Florida route yet. Especially with the Bright Line existing now. I would love to have a Bright Line, a passenger. Oh, shoot. Now, personally, I do like freight. Freight is a thing I love to do, but I don't do a lot of it in Train Sim World anymore. It just doesn't scratch the itch for me anymore, to be honest. When I do freight, I usually turn to Run 8, which is another train simulator. Sadly, Run 8's graphics are horrible, but the gameplay that Run 8 provides is so enjoyable for me that I am somehow able to look away, or I should say, look past where it lacks in graphics. And I'm a very visual person. Like, when I first saw Run 8, I was like, ain't no way I'm playing that. That is like, that looks horrible. But, and yet I, you know, hundreds of hours later. So yeah, when I play Train Sim World, I usually play passenger route. I'll do freight every once in a while, but for the most part, I do passenger. But yeah, I'm not saying I never will do anymore. All right, first crossing. Oh, we gotta slow down way a lot. Yeah, we're probably gonna get. You know what I just realized? I never turned on the safety system, so that's why we're not getting like emergency stops. Like, I think it's good. I think I'm glad I didn't. Kind of glad I didn't now. All right, guys, we're rolling into Framingham. Or is it Framingham or Framingham? Either way, we're only 500 yards away from it. You're trying to escape the T, not ride it virtually? Welcome to the stream, man. I know. Oh, that is, that's an issue. That guy just ran the freaking railroad crossing. Let's go to the outside before this stop. Yep, there is a Framingham CSX yard is on the right, and there are drivable services in and out of that yard. Matter of fact, we might, if you guys want, we might do that after we finish this one. Let me know if you guys want to see some freight today, or if you want to stay in the passenger cab. There's also a new mode on Train Sim World that came out this year with the newest edition, and that is conductor mode. So if you want to not drive the train, but you want to like be the conductor in the back who's checking all the tickets and all that stuff, you can do that now. There's a whole mode for it. Alright, that's a good stop. Right side doors are opening up. Welcome to Framingham, chat. Bright Line goes so fast through Fort Pierce, Florida, so nobody gets robbed. Framingham, thank you, man. Framinham's a pretty good town. Alright, we are about nice. Looks like we're back on schedule. We have about a 30-second layover here. So we take a look at the station. And over here is the CSX yard. And you'll see a few a lot of freight out here actually. A couple locomotives. Looks like some are those 38s. Those are ST40s. No, that's a GP38 and that's an ST40. I don't know the difference, honestly. I'm into freight in American trains, but I don't know it good enough to know the difference between a GP38 and an ST40. So sorry if I disappointed you on that one. But come on, they look the same. They look the same. Just like a Boeing 737 and 700. Sorry, 737, 800, and 800. They look the same. I know because I'm a freaking aviation enthusiast. Alright, brakes released. Bell off or leave it on. Power up. Next stop is Ashland. About 3 miles away. Let's do a nice drive-by on the way out of Framingham. Now that I can pronounce it. Count the axles. We'll do a drive-by after this drive-by, and I'll do one down low so we can count the axles. I'm not going to count them. You can count them. Maybe I will count them. At only 30 miles per hour going through Framingham. For whatever reason, it's a very slow speed limit. And there's the Y heading out to the CSX yard. Yeah, since we're doing a nice slow roll. Oh, there's a free arc coming up too. When do we go 60? We go 60 pretty soon. There's another siding. Got some CSX freight over here. Got some boxcar. Oh, look at that! A CP! Bro, I was not expecting to see that. That's cool. Okay, I'm distracted now. Alright, we'll do a drive-by from here. That's freaking dope. It's a, what is that, an AC-44 probably? Or ES-44, one of those? On the road map you saw, looks like there isn't really any American content. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. Yeah, in Worcester, there's a big intermodal yard, and that does exist in the center. Alright, after this, we'll count the axles. I was distracted. I want to get this shot. I should have took a screenshot. Crap. I should have did a Motherboard screenshot. That would have been nice. Got some nice foreign locomotive out here. That's pretty cool. Alright, we'll count the axles from right here, trackside. A bit of a roll by. Oh, you said count the axles? That's how you can tell? Gotcha. Alright, for us, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I lost count. I lost count. Either way, MBTA 2025. Good roll by. Out. Oh man. Alright, so as you can tell, as we're heading out of Boston, it's getting a bit more rural. There's more trees. There's another lake on our right side. It's a bit more scenic. So it's actually a pretty nice route for that reason. I kind of like that. It starts off as more of an urban route. You're driving kind of through or out of the city. You cut through the suburbs, and then you're out here where there's basically nothing. Got some lakes, got a few little possible industrial style buildings and like over there. There's not a whole lot of anything, so it kind of feels like a whole other route out here. Can you not hop to Boston Sprinter? You should be able to because they are literally connected. So with the new route hopping function, you should be able to easily hop to Boston Sprinter. But I've not tried it. I also have my UI turned off, so I can't even see the locations to do that. But yeah, so let's talk about the roadmap a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I don't have it in front of me right now, but I did watch the roadmap stream, and you know, I see all the new routes that are coming to Train Sim World 5 in the next 6 months or so. And yeah, there is not a single American or North American. Let's go. Let's not just be selfish, right? There's not a single. There's basically nothing on this side of the Atlantic Ocean. The Atlantic, yeah. There's no routes coming on this side of the Atlantic Ocean. You got multiple UK routes. You got obviously another German route that's been announced. We know there's a Netherlands route. I am excited about those. Ooh, crossing. There's a Japanese route. That's one I'm really excited about. But other than that, unless I'm missing something, chat. Oh, there's an Austria, which is basically a German. Like all the Austria stuff is cool because like in the mountains. But whenever I think of an Austria route, because usually they always connect through Germany, they're basically German routes because they drive German trains, same type of trains, same red trains. All right, let's get on the brakes and not miss our station. So, you know, yes, I'm looking forward to playing all those routes because I'm a adventurer, I'm a traveler at heart, so I love trying new places that I've never been to. So no matter really where routes are created for Train Sim World, I'm looking forward to exploring them and checking them out at least for the first time, right? I don't only run trains in America or in the US. Obviously, it's close to heart here. It's more relatable here. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lack of US content for Train Sim World, and the fact that we don't have any announced at all is a little worrying for sure. But there is supposed to be some big announcements as we approach Ashland in December of some stuff that we haven't heard of. So it's possible there could be an American route that they just haven't announced. But again, I would not hold my breath on that. All right, brakes on, input brake on, open the right side doors, and we are in Ashland, chat. Ashland. Big Jets, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. Do I like the new route? I like it. Yeah, I do like it. It's not my favorite. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not my favorite route, but it's cool. I'm just honestly just happy to have another US route to run at the end of the day. I'm just happy to have another US route to run. Just taking a lunch at work and watching the stream. Well, thank you, man, for spending your lunch break with us, man. Hope you're eating good. I hope you're eating good. Next stop, chat, Southborough. Brakes off. Let's roll out. And a drive-by, I think. This is a cool station. Where, like, it's like, one, two, like, the stairs make this a really cool-looking station. We're gonna hide in the trees like a real creepy train spotter. And a couple of honks of the horn for chat. Completely agree. If you can't travel in real life, all these simulators are a great way to explore the world and try new places and visit places virtually. I agree for sure. Are there any cool controls for games like this? Yes, I'm using a thing called the Rail Driver. I mean, I could technically show you if I pick it up. I don't want to break anything, but this thing right here, can you see it? Hold on. I don't have it mounted or anything like that. This is what I'm using right now. It's kind of blurry because the camera's not focusing, but it's basically a control section. It's all plastic. It's very old. Very old. I'm hoping that somebody will make a new one, like a, you know, more modern one that's, you know, better. But it's good. It works. I've been using it for a while. Would I recommend it if you play Train Sim a lot? Maybe. I have a review on my YouTube channel for it. Check that out. But yeah, I use it for Train Sim World. I use it for Run 8. I don't always use it for Train Sim World. Sometimes I'll just use mouse and keyboard. But for Run 8, I always use it. Like, I will not play Run 8 without this controller. So yeah. What are you saying, Truth for New York, about the fuse cabinet on the back? What do you want to see? It is there. And there are things there, but I don't have the axis and the ATC turned on right now. I'm honestly enjoying life without these safety systems right now, so I think we're gonna do that. Oh yes, I'm aware that's where they are. I'm just not using them right now. First of all, I forgot to turn them on at the beginning of our run. I was intending to use them, but I'm kind of enjoying not using them. Yeah, you know, that would be cool. That would be really cool. Like, just like how American Truck Sim is American Truck Sim and only does American stuff. There's a whole team dedicated to just American Truck Sim. I kind of wish Train Sim World or any Train Sim did that, where it's like, hey, American Train Sim, where it's like basically, you know, I would love, personally, I don't think everybody agrees with me, but I would love to have a train sim that basically mirrors American Truck Sim, just trains. Right? It's like, hey, you buy it state by state, you know what I mean? And the industries that come with it. You can buy train DLCs and this and that. Like, that'd be a cool game. If I could make a game, bro, I'd make that. If I could make a game, I'd make that. I would have started a long time ago. But yeah, that would be cool. But this is what we got, so we gotta make the best of what we have. And I do find enjoyment in playing Train Sim World. That's not all bad, right? It's not all bad. I want this to turn into a bashing Train Sim World stream because I'm not doing that at all. But I have a lot of suggestions. You wonder if this game supports reshade. I'm not sure. I've never tried that. You like the safety system because it gets boring without them? Yeah, I do like the safety systems. They do add a bit of a risk factor when you're playing any route in Train Sim World. Like when I do German routes, I always use safety systems because for that exact reason. It adds risk. It makes it more challenging because, like I mentioned earlier, these trains are not hard to drive. Oh, look at that! It's clipping. The rail is clipping into the train. You see that? That's an issue. All right, let's go. Next stop, Westboro track. I thought we were already in Westboro. There's multiple Westboro stops. Doing good on time though, guys. Doing really good on time. Should be proud. Can you surf on top of the train? Technically, yeah, you could. If you go into, if you walk around and find a way to climb on top of a train, you could definitely surf a train. Have I done it? Yes. Yes, I have. Which game would I make first, Train Sim or Plane Sim if you could make one? Personally, I would make a Train Sim because the Plane Sims we got are amazing. I don't need to make a Plane Sim. I'm not trying to compete with Microsoft Plane Sim or X-Plane. Nope. I'm good. Is it possible to collide with cars or other trains? Technically, yes. You shouldn't be able to collide with other cars because they're supposed to like not be on the tracks. But there are a few bugs sometimes where the cars don't stop at the railroad crossings, and so in that case, yes, you will hit a car, but it doesn't end the scenario. It doesn't. There's nothing crazy about like it doesn't actually crash you or anything like that. That's probably what you're asking. What you can do though, and what will crash you, is if you hit another train or if you hit the end of the track. There are some scenarios where you may be on the track where another train is there, and if you're not careful, you could indeed hit that train. Same goes if you're like in the depot yard, like in the yard, like a siding. There's other constants there, that other trains there, you might hit them. So, and then when you're switching tracks, if you hit those junctions too hard, it's possible you could derail. But derailing is very hard to do in Train Sim World. Another thing that I would like to be more realistic is the derailing. But again, yeah. Am I gonna play Flight Sim 2024 when it releases? Yes, I am. Matter of fact, since you asked. I didn't bring it up. Hey, remember, chat? I didn't bring up Flight Sim. He brought it up. Flight Sim 24 comes out this upcoming Tuesday, and I'll be hosting a release party, so I hope they get to see you there. I'll be live streaming, talking about 2024 and all the anticipation about it, what we're looking forward to, all that, blah, blah, blah. And we'll be live leading up to the release of 2024 on Tuesday, so come by and hang out with your boy, and we can see it for the first time together. Alright, 70 miles per hour to Westboro. We go 4.4 miles. Cody, welcome to the stream, man. And I'm hoping I can get a couple of guests invited too. That's what I'm planning. I've already had that stream scheduled, so you can actually go to my YouTube channel right now and see that that's the exact time of the start. So that stream is already up. That's what we're doing next week, guys. Probably won't be doing any Train Sim next week because it's going to be all about Flight Sim. Probably also won't be doing any DCS either. right, so here's another yard, another siding with some oil tankers. This is actually pretty cool. I think there's a service we can do the track. Maybe that's what we do. Maybe we do an oil tanker service. That sounds fun. I think we're gonna do that. I've decided. I have decided we're doing next. Do I play flight sim? Yes, a lot. Like the main thing I do. I guess you're new here, so yes, I do train sim, I do flight sim, I do combat flight sim, I do farm sim, I do racing. I do a lot. Mainly for content, I do flight sim, train sim, and combat sim right now. Those are the main three things I'm doing for content, like for YouTube and TikTok and stuff like that. But beyond that, I play everything. So I just don't always stream it. My God, my mouse is shaking so much. Reg FX, you're a model railroader. This is cool. That's nice, man. What kind of setup you got? I've seen some model railroads, and you guys go all out. I mean, I personally have chosen to stay away from model railroading because, for one, it's a very expensive hobby, and two, I just know that I would get super deep into it, and I just don't want to go that route right now. I don't. Put this back on the off screen. Go. We're only 2.1 miles out. How many more stops we got here? We have, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 3 more stops so we get to Worcester. Or actually, Worcester is our third stop. It's good therapy. So do you, like, I mean, I know there's different ways to do model railroading, but for you personally, are you doing all of the, like, crafting side of it, or are you just buying pieces and putting them together? I know that some people get like deep into it, like they're like painting every single freight car, or they're, you know, or whatever. I know there's different levels to it. Possibility before the week is out, a farming sim stream. Since you asked, you're making me consider it. I definitely could, because we got, you know, our farm has plenty of stuff to do on it that we can stream it, especially coming up now since we're on harvest season again. But I don't know. If I have some extra time, we don't have a lot of, we might do a farm sim stream. We might, but as I said last time we did our, last time I mentioned it, I don't have any plans for any farm sim streams, but if any of you guys out there want to join us on farm sim and help us out, we do have a farm sim server, multiplayer server. Right now it's a max of 4 people. We have 3 people, but obviously it's only 4 people at a time, so we can have, you know, different people at different times. So, but if you're interested in farming with us, hit us up on my Discord. Discord link is in the description, or type in !Discord in the chat. There's more CSX grain hoppers over there. It actually might not be grain though, it might be something else. Maybe cement. Even have fake, wow, you have fake, how do you have fake water? Oh, are we stopping here? We are stopping here. Oh crap. We're stopping here. We're stopping here. We're stopping here. I don't know if we're gonna stop in time, but we're stopping here. Resin for fake water. Interesting. Oh, we made it. That's surprising. Alright, open the right side doors. Man, it is shaking. The base is shaking my mouse. I guess nobody wants to get on here. Not too busy in Westboro. 5 points, good stop. Thank you, man. What kind of card or I guess PC I would recommend for this game? You don't really need a NASA computer for this. You can run this on a laptop. Oh, I hear a train coming. Freight? Ah, I knew it was freight. CSX. I can mix manifest rolling by. No, not just any laptop, like a gaming laptop. Like a really good gaming laptop. Don't take that wrong. Because it is on Xbox edition. So if you have an Xbox or PlayStation. There's a back end. Oh, it's a DPU. Alright, doors are shut on the right side. Let's go. We should see the back of this pretty soon. This is a long train. For Train Sim World, this is a long train. They don't get that long in Train Sim World. I think the longest train in Train Sim World is like maybe 50 cars, 75 cars on Cajon Pass. There might be one a little higher than that, but they're usually pretty short. Obviously, in real life, they're very long. All right, guys, next stop is Grafton. Colt says he uses a gaming laptop, the Asus Rogue. But no, I would, I personally have an overkill PC for Train Sim World. I have a 4090 and a 13,900K and 64 gigs of RAM, but that's all really for flight sim stuff. I don't know what the recommended specs would be for Train Sim World. Again, it's not that taxing. It can be on some routes, like some of the really, really busy routes that have a lot of trains, a lot of services, a lot of things happening. That's where you're normally gonna need the most firepower in your PC, right? But most of them are pretty chill. Like this one is probably not too bad because it's not a lot going on, except back at Boston Station. That's the busiest part of the route. Back with that power. But yeah, I don't know. Honestly, for any gaming right now, I would not recommend you go any below a 30 series card. That's just what I tell people in general. But I'm not an expert in PC, so don't buy anything based on what I just said. Do your research first. But yeah, you do not need a 4090 to play Train Sim World. Let me make that clear. Nice Deanna, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. 2 honks for you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome aboard. Today we're driving the HSP46 with MBTA from Boston South Station to Worcester. I know I pronounced that wrong. 2 stops to go till we get to the end of our route today, and then we'll hop in some freight. We can find some tank cars to pull around. Does this have a passenger view? Not necessarily, but I do. I made one. I have a free camera that I've set as a GoPro right here on the passenger area. So we'll find some out of the window. We'll put it back over here. This is where we open the doors and stuff. Oh, it's first over here. There's our passenger view. Yeah, hopefully you're not disappointed in how Worcester looks. Alright guys, get on the brakes. We're going to Grafton Station and we are right on time. Are we going to the North Pole? Not today. Not today, but I'm looking forward to winter. Looking forward to simming in the winter, flight simming in winter, or train simming in winter. I love all of the challenges that driving in snow brings, and flying in snow. I know, Blake. I know, man. I'm triggering everybody on the way I say the city name. I love it. The platform on the left or right? Okay, there it is. What's up, William Blanton? Welcome to the stream, man. Oh, you just got started with Run 8? And you're liking it? That's good. That's good. What are you running out there? What trains? What route? What industries? All right, open up the right side doors. After this, you have one final stop at Worcester. You guys are gonna hate me for saying that, man. You wanna see more train? We'll do a full rollout leaving this station. How about that? How about that? All right, we're good. We are early. Got a little short. That's okay. My NG's on. I've been watching up here. Rafting station. All right, doors shut. What's up, Maxim from Toronto? Welcome to the stream. That's another area that I would love to see more train action in is Toronto. I would love to see a route, like a Canadian route. All right, rolling out. Rafting. Next stop, Worcester. You've been doing a lot of local work in Mojave. Nice. There it is, chat, and we are out of there. Let's see, 5.6 miles to our final stop. About 11 minutes to get there. Kill the bell. How often do I train sim? Honestly, up until today, or I should say Tuesday, I hadn't did a train sim stream or video in about a month. But I normally try to do one every other week or so if I can. It's been really busy lately with a lot of things going on, so I just haven't been able to do a train sim video or stream. But I try to do as much as I can. You guys seem to like it, and I like it too. And I don't just do train sim, I do Railroader, Renee. Simrail has a big update coming up in December, and I believe Derail Valley, which is one of my favorite train games. I can't call it a sim, but my favorite train game, one of my favorite train games, has a massive update coming up in December as well, I believe. So they're supposed to announce what exactly that's going to be sometime soon. So we'll see. I have a lot of time. Did a whole video series on Derail Valley. Bro, if Renee had these graphics, I probably wouldn't play Train Sim World anymore, to be honest. If Renee had these graphics, bro, I probably wouldn't touch Train Sim World. I know I've been neglecting the outside view, so we'll stay out here for a majority of our next short little run to our last stop. Yeah. It looks like you're new here. Yeah, I play Train Sim, Flight Sim, and this. In fact, tomorrow we'll be back at DCS, and every Friday, that is what we do around there. We do DCS on Friday. So come out, fly with us in the squad. Really good train, man. Good looking train. I got a 55 mile per hour speed limit coming up. We'll hop on the brakes. There's 55. Are you glad it's not Minecraft's train sim? Yeah, I agree. I wouldn't play Minecraft. It's not my taste. Nothing against people who play Minecraft train sim. In fact, I actually heard there's a pretty nice Minecraft train sim community out there. I heard that there is. It's just not my thing, so you will not find me playing Minecraft. There's also, I'll actually promote this, Dovetail Games has apparently released a a DLC, I think. I don't know much about this, but I think they released a Roblox DLC. So if you like Train Sim World, there's like some way that they created a Roblox thing. Again, I don't know anything about Roblox. Is it DLC? Is it? I don't know. I don't know what it is exactly. But screenshot. That's a good one. Oh, look at that. And give it to me. That's a nice little thumbnail. Nice little. Oh, go in the tree. Oh, okay. Go. The trees a little bit. Yeah, one of my favorite modes of Train Sim World since Train Sim World 4 has been the photo mode. Like most of the time I spend in Train Sim World, obviously I drive trains, right? But a lot of times when I do my routes, I spend a lot of time actually making like Train Sim screenshots. And you know what? I wasn't really gonna promote this because I don't really need to. I don't really care. But I actually did start a Train Sim Instagram. Yeah, I'm so random. Because I take a lot of screenshots in Train Sim World and in various train sims, and I don't have anywhere to post them. Like my nobody cares about trains on my main Instagram page. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just the way it works. The people on my main Instagram page can give a crap about trains. And so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna make a new one. I'm just gonna post all my pictures there. So again, I don't care really if you follow it or not. Just so you know, it exists, and that's where I'll be posting my screenshots from now on because I don't have anything else to do with them except post them on various Train Sim Discord chats. So yeah, that's the whole purpose of making that Instagram, is not to become popular or famous or, you know, anything. It's just a place for my Train Sim screenshots to live, so that when people want to, like when I want to show off Train Sim screenshots, that's where they'll be. It allows me to delete them from my computer and delete them from my phone because I don't want to save up space. So what's the IG? You know, I don't even remember. Where's my phone? What is the IG? It's actually funny. I don't actually remember what it is. Let's see. I think it's like Blue Trains or something. It is. It's Blue Trains. That's the IG. Hold on. Is that what is that? It's, yeah, BLU, like all one word, no spaces, no underscores, none of that. It's Blue Trains. I think I have one post so far, so I haven't actually gotten to it yet. So I have 2 followers. So yeah, brand new. I do follow a few model railroading things too. So yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Edward. I appreciate it, man. You really wish train games would show some love to the Pacific Northwest. It seems like they always promote routes that are on the East Coast or California. You're right. You're very right. And I agree. The Pacific Northwest is a beautiful area. I love flying out there in flight sim, and I would love to do some train sim out in that area. It's so gorgeous. It's so beautiful. And there's some pretty cool routes that run through there as well. So yeah, I agree. I would love to see some routes and some more love being shown out in the Pacific Northwest. I would also love to see some routes out there in I don't know what the province is called, but like the western side of Canada. I would love to see that area too. Yeah, we're 55 right now. Speed looks good. Thanks for checking on me though. Nathan, you're a sim game fan in general, mostly racing and flight. What is cool about train stuff? Good question. I'm the same way. I relate to you, Nathan. I'm all about train sim, or sorry, not train sim, but sims. I play all sims. This is a cool piece of track. Really just the sights and sounds is honestly what's attracted me personally. I am interested in trains, so because I'm interested in trains, like in real life, it's obvious, you know, for me to come over to a train simulator and enjoy that. So that's kind of where my initial interest comes from. I don't see a lot of trains in my regular life. I don't live near any major railroads. Now that's not completely true. There is a Union Pacific track that runs right near me. So I see that. So as far as US freight, that's what I am most used to seeing near me. But I don't spend much time in real world around trains. And so trains to me have always been a mystery. You see them pass by at railroad crossings, then they're gone. You don't know where they're going. You don't know what's in those boxes. You know what I mean? Like, it's all just a mystery. Same thing goes with the passenger stuff. And for passenger, I see even less. I can't tell you the last time I saw a passenger train in real life. There's very few of those where I'm at. So it's a mystery, and so that is what kind of initially got me interested in train sim. But once you get into train sim, kind of what's interesting about it, in my opinion, is kind of just like the destination. It's kind of like a adventure. You know, you go to different locations around the world, you check it out, you see what the scenery is like in the area, you see what the trains are like, how they operate. Train stations are really good looking out here as well. Well, not out here, but like in Europe and Germany, they look really nice. There is driving the trains is not really a big challenge. Once you understand how to go forward, stop, and go and back, it's not much to it, unless you get into safety systems. Once you get into signaling and all that is a little complicated too, but you don't actually have to know that. Thankfully, honestly, Train Sim World is really, really new user friendly, and I applaud them at that. If you have never seen a train before in your life, if you've never driven a train, never been on a train, don't know anything about trains, Train Sim World can actually very easily kind of teach you how to do that via their in-game tutorials things. All right, we are approaching the station here in just a little bit. We're actually coming up on the yard to the freight yard where they have intermodal stuff as well. But yeah, for me, it's kind of like the scenery. This is scenery. Pizza Slice, I have the safety system turned off right now. That's why it's not yelling at me. But yeah, it would have been a big deal if I had the safety systems turned on. We would definitely be parked on the side of the track already, because I have not been paying close attention to it. But yeah, man, you could try it. Matter of fact, man, Train to World 5 in particular, we're switching. Has a free, what do they call it? It's a free version of it. All you get access to with the free version is basically like the training area, which is really not much. Like, you don't get access to any actual real train route, just like a training area where you kind of learn to drive a train and learn how the game runs. Maybe even learn how it runs on your machine. And then from there you can go and buy, or buy the full thing. Buy full routes or whichever you want to do. So maybe try that out and see if it, if it piques interest. Because even if you're into different simulators, you might not be in the train sim. You might not, but you also might be. CSX trains over there. I wonder if I could just hop into one. We'll see if we can just hop into one of those trains and take it somewhere. Matter of fact, maybe I can build a train. What's up, D Motley? Welcome back, bro. Good to see you. We are approaching our final stop. I'm gonna put the camera right here. Hear the rumble of that engine before they replace it with electric. How long does it take to set up your train and get going? I mean, seconds. A train like this, seconds. Doesn't take long at all. There are more complex trains that take a little bit more time, but like the most complex train that they have in this train sim, which is a German advanced train that just came out not long ago, and that one only will take you maybe 3 minutes to get going. That's if you know everything. If you don't know everything, you're gonna spend some hours learning how to operate it. Alright guys, we're approaching Worcester Station. There it is. I know one of you guys, or a few of you guys are waiting to see the station, to see how accurate it is. Let us know. Is it accurate? Is it not? Did they do a good job? It's 100. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like in my sim games, is it to be actually accurate. And we are also on time, which I'm not sure, is that accurate? Do these trains usually arrive on time? Or is this one of those railroads that's always late? Alright, brakes on. Doors open. Kill the bell. Chat, we made it. We made it. Reg Simulation, local stream, man. Thanks for joining us over on YouTube. And that is it. There it is. So we've completed the scenario. It took us an hour and 25 minutes. We were expecting to do it, I think, in an hour and 26. So we're actually a minute early. We drove 44 miles. And yeah, that's cool. So I'm going to hit continue. We're actually going to jump back into free roam mode. It's a cool feature you can do. Now, as I said, like, we can't go any farther than this. And I actually forgot to show you guys the map earlier. So this is the full map of this particular route. So this is over here at Worcester. Yep, there it is. And then on the other side of the map, we have Boston South Station. I think it's right here, right? That's the Amtrak. That's an inspection yard. Where's... Oh, here it is. Yeah, this is Boston. Nope, that's Southampton Street truck. Southampton Street Yard. So Boston's on the other side. Oh, here it is. Boston South Station right here. All those tracks. All 13 of them. You flew into Worcester yesterday and you're 182? Really? That's cool. I might have to do that now. Now that I've driven here in Train Sim World, I like to fly to the cities and airports that reflect it to see the difference between Train Sim and all that. So this is a full route, about 40-ish, 44, 45 miles from end to end. We are done. I'll put this back into neutral if it lets me. Go. That off. Place it dim. And after now, it is no longer my problem. But how about so if we wanted to, what we could do is we could. Am I stuck again? We could actually change ends. Close the door. Door. Got it. Okay, sorry. Yeah, so if we wanted to, what's up, man? We could actually change ends and drive back to Boston South Station. There's Worcester. Those who want to see it. You work for the T? Oh wow. What do you do for them? There's the passenger information screen. So this train is actually heading back to South Station in 19 minutes. And if we don't drive it, the AI will. When does this game come out? It's already out, man. Everything you see right now is publicly available. Yeah, I gotta see what the airport looks like now, too. I gotta see. I might actually do a flight sometime in the future where I fly from Boston area to see the station and head back to Worcester. So yeah, so this is the other end. This is what's called the cab car. I personally don't usually like driving the cab car. That's why you don't often see me driving it on any train, not just this one. But if you wanted to, you could actually drive from this end. All the controls you need are here. And if we go back to Boston South Station, this would be the cab we would sit in. But I don't think I'm gonna do that today. Actually, no. Let's show you the cabin. Have show you that. So it's a double decker. So we got stairs. We'll look at the top first. Oh, you know what? We could also. I forgot. We could also, if we don't drive back, we could also be conductor on the way back if we wanted to. So again, there's conductor mode and there's driver mode. So if you don't want to drive, oh, there's one guy in here. What's up, man? If you don't want to drive, you could also do conductor mode. I don't do conductor mode all that much. I've done it a couple times on stream, but honestly, on my own time, I don't normally do conductor mode. But I will say one thing that I do, what I do is I'll actually just ride the train. I'll hop in here. Like right now we're on foot. I can do anything I want. We don't have to drive a train. We can literally stand around, do some train spotting. We can fast travel. Like we don't have to drive a train. And sometimes if I'm like working or I'm busy, but I still want like some ambiance, I want something going on in the background while I'm doing something, I'll hop and sit in one of these seats. I'll just ride the train. I've done it multiple times. I'm probably weird for that, but yeah, I've done it a bunch. Here's a single deck. Some pretty big seats. When did this game come out? I want to say September? This version at least. And here's a route map. Kind of blurry. But yeah, so the one we're running is the one going from South Station to Worcester. Westbound. The other route should be on here somewhere. Providence. Which one of these goes to Providence? I don't see the Providence one. Yeah, I don't see Providence on here. But yeah, that's the station. Jason, you're really familiar with this train? Look at this guy. Barely can walk. What time was this train leaving again? It was 19 minutes from a while ago. But yeah, like I said, you can run around anywhere you want. You take the Fitchburg line? Oh, nice. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go take a look at these freight trains over here. I'm gonna do something you should never do in real life. Just run out here. Can you drive steam trains? Yes, you can. Would you like me to show you? I'm not gonna drive one today, but is it Control A? What's the button for spawning things? Shift A? No. Chat, help me out. What's the button for spawning trains? I forgot. It's not space bar. Control. I just want to show him a steam train real quick. Oh, are these off? This might be off, bro. We could probably do a code start with this thing. Oh, it's tab. Oh, you're right. All right, let's find an empty track. This one's empty over here. All right, spawn new train. And we'll spawn in the, what's the thing called? All I can think of right now is the Jubilee. But I don't want the Jubilee. Scotsman. Flying Scotsman. There it is. There's the flying, is that the Flying Scotsman? Yeah, it is. So we could drive that if we want. Obviously, wrong region, wrong country. You would never see a Flying Scotsman here. Yeah. How do I drive this thing? Oh, I gotta go forward, right? Alright. Oh, we're spinning the wheels. Slow it down. A little less. A little less. So, yes. You can drive steam trains. Matter of fact, I might have to do a steam train again. You know, one particular route that I like driving steam trains on is the man. What's that new one? They just remastered it. Goodbye. Dang it! What's the name of that route, chat? They just remastered it. I can't remember the name. I'm having a brain fart right now. The simulator guy, welcome to the stream and thank you for the help, man. The VR pilot, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. This is my kind of machinery right here. This is my kind of machinery right here. I think it's off for real. I think we could probably co-start this. It's completely turned off. What? Thank you, West Somerset. If you don't have that route is so good. It's so scenic, and if you want to drive like classic steam trains, like you definitely want to drive on that route. But there's a really good route coming up. Matter of fact, there's a preview stream starting like right now, so we actually might end a little early because Dovetail Games themselves is hosting a preview stream of a new route coming out soon that is very, very highly anticipated. Not necessarily for Americans, but for everybody else. One of these is on. I hear a train. Alright, SM, do you know how to start this cold and dark? Because I will start one. I haven't done it in forever. Yeah, these are on over here too. Let's start one. Let's do it. We're gonna do a cold start. You rarely, chat. This is a rare occurrence. And I want to say thank you, Dovetail, for putting cold engines out here. Because if anybody else plays Train Sim World, American routes, or any Train Sim route, it is very rare to find a completely turned. Actually, there's freaking smoke coming out of it. It's not off. This one's on. But yeah, it's really rare to find a train completely turned off. It might just. It still sounds like it's off. Yeah, I think the smoke is just like a permanent animation. Let's try this one. This one's definitely off. We'll go in through the nose. I've not done this in forever, but I want to. Alright, we'll shut that door. Oh yeah, she's off. She's definitely off. I think the electrics are on, but that's about it. The AI trains is on, but the other engines are off. I'm gonna hop in a seat. Do not have permission to drive this train. Why? Why? I do wish when you're spawning a train, there's an option to load it cold and dark. Dovetail, if you're watching, you're probably not, but if you're watching, can I ask for a spawn cold and dark train option? I would love that. Alright, let's try this one. What's up, TJ? Good to see you, man. We just drove the entire route, man. We're at the end of it at Worcester, at the CSX yard. There's not much going on here, but a couple things. We might run back down the line. I want to see if we can at least start something. I know I can I open the door? Where's the door at? If I can't open the door, then we are out of business, guys. This one back here? So maybe because this is an AI only train, I can't actually do anything with it. Oh wait, I can sit in this one. I can sit in this one. Okay. Let's see. I think it turned on. Something is on. Yeah, the intermodal yard. Man, why can't I open the door? Am I looking in the wrong place, chat? Help me out. I passed it. It should pop up on screen open at some point. I know you can cold start these. Yeah, I know it's not on that side. I've done it before on the Sand Patch Grade. Which train is this? Is this What is this? AC-44? Oh, it's a C, it's a C4. Oh, it is the AC-44. Let's see if I can drive it. Oh, I gotta go in the back. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Let's try it. I'm gonna try to do something with this thing. Alright, yeah, it's in run. It's on. Let's see. I'm gonna put it in start. And engine start. Yeah, I think it's on. Dang it. I thought we got lucky and found a cold engine, but I think we were wrong. Can I turn it off? Yeah, I think it's turned it off. Yep, that worked. The electrics are still on, but the isolate. Yeah, I always wanted to do a cold start myself, and there's only a couple scenarios in all of Train Sim world. You see the smoke is off now. There's only a couple scenarios in all of Train Sim world that let you start anything from cold and dark, and I got excited. All right, well, let's move on. People want to see the route still. We're gonna go back to the main menu. We'll find us a short freight service if possible. I want to stick around for too long. I can lay on the track safely. What's up, Donnie? What's his dream, man? Eric, I was trying to do a cold start, but it seemed like that engine was actually already on, and I don't think they even simulate the full startup procedure on that particular model, sadly. All right, so we're back here in the main menu, and you can see these are the different game modes. On timetable, these are all of the different options you have. So these are obviously different DLC that will be required to even access all this stuff. So like if you want the CSX freight trains, you're gonna need the Sand Patch Grade DLC from freaking 10 years ago. And then if you want the Amtrak train, you're gonna want to have the Boston Sprinter DLC from a few years ago. And then the Acela is another DLC from like last year. So that's how you get everything. Plus, I think there's like a heavy diesel pack too. But let me see, I wanna see if we can find, I think you probably use SD40 for this, so I want to try that. Switching. Oh, here we go. Chemical plant. Operate switching duties at Westboro Chemical Plant and return to Westboro Yard. Let's do that. Actually, two parts of that. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do CSX B722 Part 1 and 2. Very short, just like I want it. We'll stick with dynamic weather. And you know what? Actually, we'll change the time of year to summer. We just did fall. Or we could do winter. That'd be cool. Let's do winter. I like some snow. Yeah, let's do snow. Alright, light snow. No precip. This is gonna be like it just snowed. And then maybe like no clouds. Go. Alright, get started. Is there anything for Long Island Railroad? Yes, there is. There's a couple routes. I think 2, might even be 3 routes, I think, available for Long Island Railroad. But nothing on this particular route. Nothing on this one. All right, guys, we're in the, what's the SD40? Oh, we're double heading this? What kind of consist is this? All right, while we wait for them, let's get the train set up. So we'll first put the reverser in, put it in the, is this work? No. Alright, so I can't use a rail driver because it's not working. We'll put our brakes into cut in and freight. There we go. And gen field switch on. Lights. Camera. Action. Alright. Where do you want me to go? Forward? I have my markers turned off. Yeah, forward. The horn is not as nice on this train. You can cold start the AC-44 because you did it yesterday. Okay. Are brakes on? Yeah, I think they are. All right, let's go. Are we spinning the wheels? We might need sand. Yeah, we're gonna need sand. Or spinning them up a little bit. Yeah, we're spinning the wheels. Banking comm. That might be also why we're not going anywhere. I think that helped a little bit. Come on, you can do it. Are we sanding? Because we need to be sanding. Yeah, sand is on. Lights on. We're getting a wheel slip. Sanding lead truck. It's only a 0.1% gradient. That's not much. And we have like just a few freaking grain cars, like 5 of them. It shouldn't be that difficult. And we got help. You work for companies that make and supply the tech in these trains. Funny seeing this. Funny, it is funny to have you here, man. Good to see you, bro. What an interesting, cool job you have. Alright, yeah. Now we're moving. It was probably the banking comm. So, for those who don't know, the banking comm is a workaround for DPU in Train Sim World. That's not how it works in real life. I do understand and know that. But for whatever reason, they've had trouble getting DPU working realistically. And so if you just hit banking comm on, it basically allows whatever train is attached to the back to actually be powering the consist as well. That's really all it is. This should have been easy, but this snow is making this difficult. Very icy out here. Alright, we're moving. How heavy is this? 580 tons. That ain't nothing. Why are we going so slow? Like, the ice should not be affecting us that much. Like, you would think I had like a mile-long train behind me. I mean, we're moving. I mean, the good news is the speed limit is only 10 anyways, so it's not like we'd be able to go much faster than this. But it looks like we're basically gonna drive down to the Westboro Chemicals main line. Yeah, is there a handbrake on? That could be it. It shouldn't be. Where's the handbrake on this thing? On the nose? Oh, okay. Nope, it's released. But I mean, maybe the freight has handbrakes on. I'm in notch 5. I can try for 6. Alright, we're in 6 now. Let's see if we get wheel slip. Alright, 6 is good. Let's try. Whoa, 6 is good. We're at speed limit. We'll stay there. You know what? I hear a brake. Yep, I hear a brake. There's a brake on. There's a brake on. There is a brake on. I heard it in the back. Alright, so right now we're on independent brake only. Automatic brake is disconnected. Banking comm is on. You're supposed to do banking comm before setting the brakes. What's up, Eric? W4Y page pool. Thank you, man. Good to see you. We're checking the handbrakes because we're dragging some equipment somewhere. Thankfully, it's a very short consist, or else I would not have gotten out to check by myself. All right, so all of the freight cars are good. Let's check this one. You've never seen anybody else play this game? You haven't played in a long time? Yeah, there's a lot of people who play. I don't know how many people stream it. Especially on TikTok. I love the snow effects on top of everything. This right here is a newer model train than the other one, as far as like content for the sim, which is why I think the quality of this particular 3D model and effects will probably be better than that other one we're driving. Kind of, it looks very old gen, I'll say. All right, is the brakes on in this thing? Cut out trail. Yeah, that's correct. Right? That's correct. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why the brakes are dragging. At least it sounds like it. The brakes, I believe, are released as well. Yep, handle off, Indy's off. First was neutral. Yeah, the rear looks like it's set up, right? One of your favorite games to play on your day off? Nice. Yeah, gen field is off. Engine run. Yeah, it looks like it's configured correctly. It just, for some reason, we're getting Something is dragging. That's good, Craig. Who do you conduct for, if you can say? Also, are you looking forward to winter? I'm sure you're not. Oh, sweet. That's pretty cool, man. Yeah, I don't work for the railroad. I have no ties to the railroad at all. People have asked if I wanted to work for the railroad, and I hear brakes bleeding. There's definitely something wrong with this train. But no, I'm good. Wait, maybe it's this. Oh, maybe it's that. It might be that. That might be why we're tripping. Let's try resetting the brakes. But yeah, it's at the end of the day, the lifestyle of an engineer is not the lifestyle that I want, or a conductor. The lifestyle of a person who works on the railroad is not the lifestyle that I want, so I chose not to pursue that. And that wasn't like a life. Hold on, throttle first. It wasn't like a lifelong dream. It was just like, hey, I kind of like trains. Let me go see what that looks like. And I was like, yeah, I'm good. But what I would love to do, and I don't know if I could ever make this happen, I would love to at least go for a cab ride. That is a dream of mine. I don't want to work for the guys. I just want to ride the train, like from the front, for like a run. That would be freaking cool. All right, let's go. All right, we're spinning them up because the sand is already out. This is actually, why is this so difficult? Amazon is here. Come on. You can do it. Yeah, actually, I have the same thoughts with trucking as well. Like, well, there's the lifestyle of trucking and also the fact that I fall asleep while driving. So, there's that. Well, I shouldn't say fall asleep. I get very sleepy on long drives. So, I could not be a trucker. Bro, this is way more difficult than it should be. Sand is on. Like, we're gonna run out of sand. That's how much sand we're using. Oh, you know what? I forgot to release the brake. You can hook up with the ride? Bro, hit me up ASAP, for real. Let's do it. I will come to you. If you can give me a ride on a freight train or a passenger train in the U.S., I will come to you. Are we there yet? We ain't even left, bro. I probably should never stopped, because now I can't go again. We're ruining the wheels. Bro, I swear there are brakes on. Because we're actually on a downhill. Yeah, screw this. This is bugged. Let's start over. Like, this is something wrong. Like, I know it's a game, but I feel like I know at least enough to get a freaking freight train moving. And this is making me look like a noob right now. So we're gonna switch to something else because something ain't right. Something ain't right. We were in the GP38, weren't we? I think. No, it was an SD40. Let's do a 38 this time. Because why not? And we might be able to do the same service with that. Nope, no we can't. Never mind. It has different services. What about the other SD40, the blue and gray one? Can we do that? The one we were doing was like 7 minutes long. Yeah, there it is. All right, get started. Real life. Knock the brakes off the cars. Man. Yeah, something wasn't happening. Something wasn't happening. Alright, we in this thing now. Same scenario, different train. Let's see if I know what I'm doing here. Alright, so first things first. MU2A valve, lead dead, cutoff valve, freight, Indy on, auto off, reverser in, forward, gauge lights, do the engine run, generator field, and control pump. Lights on. Wait, is that a BNSF in the back? What? What are you doing here? We just keep getting a surprise. A surprise visitor every time we run this. Alright. Notch 1. Wait, what'd I do? I can't go to notch 1. Why can't I go into notch 1? Oh wait, this has a selector in it. That's weird. Oops, sorry. Notch 1. E. Because I know Train Sim World is weird, we'll do notch 3. Probably gonna need it. Alright, let's see what happens. She's trying to do something. There we go. Skill issue, yep. Man, she's still struggling on the dry. So, this is a chemical train. I thought we were going to be doing those over there. But I guess there's chemicals back there. I don't remember that sounding that good. I don't remember that. What train is this? What DLC did this train come from? So are the power levers like gears? What is that even? What is that doing? We can only do 10. We're at 9. Let's bring it back. Do I have a pilot's license, or would I ever want to get one? I do not have a pilot's license, but I am pursuing that. Yes, that's something that I do want to do, and I will do. It is very expensive to do. Power selector is for power and dynamic braking. Okay, thank you. I don't drive with one of those very often. I don't drive this train very often. You're gonna Google if a train is faster than a Corvette. I'll answer that for you. Not this one. This one's definitely not. The high-speed trains like the Acela, maybe even the ACS 64, and the ones out in Europe are definitely faster than the Corvette. This is the new Journeys pack from TSW5? Probably. Probably. Alright, so we're just gonna roll up to over there. Doesn't tell me much of what I gotta do with it. Just gonna drive by. Hopefully we'll see some passenger services pass by while we're doing this. No, it's not multiplayer. And I think that's the BNSF ES44, right? Which, in my opinion, could probably pull this by itself. I don't know why we need its help. Got the EOT on the back. I believe that is from the Cajon Pass route. Alright, we're a little fast, but I don't really care. We're behind already. Kamikaze, you're just waiting on your check ride. That's nice, man. Well, good luck on that, man. Oh, it's a -9. It could be, yeah. Could be a -9. Alright, we do 25 now. Yeah, much easier this time. That snow was tripping us up. There's our speed right there. We're doing 20. We can also do 50 now. Does this train have a speed limit? A lot of freight trains, like the actual locomotive, will have a speed limit itself, like never exceed speed. But then the actual consist will usually have a max speed limit as well. And I don't have that information. So we're just gonna go as fast as it allows us to go here. Yep, putting those 3,800 horses to work. Uh-oh. Alright. I think we just over-torqued it or something. We just lost all power. This is a dynamic... What modes do we have? 4... 1, 3... Uh-oh, I broke it again. It does not like being over-amped or something. We're actually slowing down. Am I in dyno now? Probably should have stayed in 3. Our Japanese high-speed trains on this game, not yet. There's a route coming out hopefully later this year. I don't know when it's coming out exactly, but it's a route, a Japanese route that is on the way. Bro, I don't understand this power selector thing. We were doing just fine a second ago. Only 3 positions: dynamic brake left, neutral off, sensor, and power 1 right. I have a bunch of them though. We have 1, we have 2, we got 3, we got 4, and 4 is our last one. The amps just kind of staying around there. They should like trying. We're not getting wheel slip, I don't think. Yeah, it's not wheel slip. That's not the problem. Are we getting wheel slip? No, it's not slipping. Try throwing sand on, see what happens. This has happened to me before. I don't know if it was this train or another train, but there's a particular way it likes to be driven, and I'm not doing it right. This one is 8 notches. I don't want to stop, we might not go again. Oh, we stopped anyways. Not on purpose, we just stopped. Like it's overheating or something. Yeah, I wish they would put the Amtrak P42. Alright, we started off with selector level 1. Alright, we're on the Indy. Let's try it again. We're learning here. I don't usually drive this train, so I'm having to learn. I wish I would have picked an AC44. I know how to drive that. Alright. Throttle 1. Got a few amps. Alright, amps leveled out. Another notch. Another notch. I'm just gonna stay in 1 this time. 1 was working for us earlier. Alright, 4. Alright, we are rolling. Oh crap. That was my mouse. My mouse slipped. Alright, we have 2 miles to go. All I need is 2 miles out of you. I only need 2 miles. Yeah, the higher selectors might be like low gear. Or maybe, I don't know. Something I'd have to research, but I don't really care enough to research that. I don't drive this train like ever, so. Just doing it for you guys. What up, Owls? Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome aboard, bro. Wait, is that the dynamic brake switch? Oh, yeah, it is. We are out driving in Boston. We're actually just west of Boston. Alright, she's working now, chat. We're up to 15 miles an hour. Let's go. Alright, just stay like that. Give me a little bit more speed, but stay like that. Alright, run 8, notch 8. That's full throttle. We got up to like 30 last time, and then we like killed the engine somehow. Amps are good, stable around 700. Alright, don't start pressing buttons that we don't know what they do. Detector 1, 4, 2. Axles 1, 1, 2, 3. I wish they had working the defect detectors in this sim, man. I don't know why they don't. Like, I feel like it's a super easy thing to. Again, I'm not a developer. I'm not a game maker upper. But I just feel like it'd be easy to make. Real life, you ran these EMD types and GE wide caps. Oh, sweet. How you like it? It is chill. It's very chill. Yep, SD40-2 in that dark future scheme. We're only 1.3 miles away from where we're supposed to stop. I think they're going to be switching us over to the left track at some point up ahead of us. Based on the track map here. And they might have us picking something up, I'm not sure. They don't tell me anything. They just tell me to go forward and go back. You know, you're right. There's another game called Run 8 that I play that does have working defect detectors and hot boxes. And I'll admit, at first I was excited for having this feature, and the moment I got it, it was quite inconvenient, especially when you gotta stop a mile-long train on the uphill grade to go find out where the hotbox is or where the defect is. So, but I still like the fact that it can happen, and it'd be nice if we had that. That'll add some gameplay, some variety to freight train. So there it is, happened again. We've been chilling, we're cruising along at 24 miles an hour. All my amps just reset for some random reason. We've lost a bunch of speed, lost about 5 miles an hour. There it is, it happened again. We're not getting wheel slip. I don't know what's causing that to happen. It's like we're over torquing the engine or something, and it's like overheating is what it sounds like. And right now the amps are going up, but we're actually not gaining any speed. We're losing speed. And eventually we'll end up coming to a complete stop. And that's not good because we're on a 0.4 uphill gradient now. So this is gonna be much harder to get going if we come to a stop a little later. And I'm scared to go into select level 2. So I'm not sure what's gonna happen. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Wait, what the heck? What was that noise? Why don't you just go idle on yourself, by yourself? Yeah, we're probably overloading the amps, most likely. Most likely. So. Oh, good. If I could just take me down the road, and I'll be out of here. Just let me get down there. Let's get us a drive-by while we're still driving by. Hoping that we can see a MBTA pass by us or later on. You know what? I think Real Life just made a really good point in the chat. He says, I've got a converging here, hold on. He said, is the rear DPU'd or is it just isolated unit? It sounds right now that it's dead in tow. When you heard the drive-by, I heard nothing happening back there, which leads me to believe that that unit in the back is dead in tow, DIT, which is no help to us. That's just dead weight. Oh my god, why are we stopping? Why are we stopping? Did I turn on the banking com this time? Do we have a banking com? I don't think there's a banking com button in this train. Oh, she's struggling. She is struggling. I don't know if there is a button in here for that. Yeah, I think that train back there is just dead, bro. It might be here somewhere. Oh. Headlights are off as well. No, they're on. It's supposed to be, at least. It's such a bright front. Yeah, I think our DPU's off. That's why this is so hard. This is... It should have been easy. Oh, I can't see in there. Bro, we're almost freaking there. Wait, the fuel pump is closed? Shouldn't that be open? Bro, freaking train maintenance sim. My oxygen field is off too. I feel like I should be on too. Oh, these are fuses, so they're supposed to be closed. Ah, yeah, because it is on. Close is correct. Okay. I don't know what's wrong with it, guys. We'll get maintenance to take care of it. I just need to get right over there. Down is wrong, Ben. They should be up. But up is open, and open is off, I believe. That's why, like, fuses are confusing, because I feel like it's opposite to what it should be. I trust the real conductors. If you guys say it's wrong, I believe you. If you guys say it's wrong, I believe you. But you guys do this in real life, so I'm not gonna second guess it. I'm just gonna assume it's a bug or it's broken. Again, this particular train is a very old train. And not by old like in real life, but like, this was a DLC that came out like forever ago, which have probably not been updated. I was gonna reset our throttle, and we just gotta get a little bit forward. That's it. I just need to go like right there. That's all I need. It's just this little engine, a little engine that could or could not. I'm not sure. Let it cool off for a few seconds, and we'll try it again. I'm just gonna throw it in 8, guys. I can't break couplers in this game, so I'm throwing it in 8. Even that's wrong. We went to like 15, so that we are wheel slipping then. I'm just being impatient now. Alright, give me 3. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. I need 100 yards, that's it. We're 100 yards away from our stop point. That's all I need. Yes, he is. Patrick Morris says that you think some of the freight services are bugged. You tried running Q436 service last night. Couldn't get the cars to move. Thank you for confirming that it's not just me. It's a bug. All right, let's go with that. Don't worry, guys. We will we'll do a dedicated freight stream sometime in the future, and we'll be driving a working train. But they gave us a bad straw on this run. How long did it take me to understand this train? I still don't understand this train. Most American freight trains I do understand. Just this one with the mode selector I don't understand. But the regular one that just has the reverser and throttle in it and dynamic brake and all that, like that one I understand. And to answer your question on those types of trains, didn't take me long. Again, if you're new to like trains or train sim, I truly believe you could hop into this game and get going pretty quick. It's not like flight sim, where you spend hours on hours. All right, we actually completed it somehow. Where you spend hours on hours trying to learn how to freaking operate a GPS. It's not like that, thankfully. So that's it, guys. We're gonna hand this off to somebody else. Not my problem anymore. One thing I will do is uncouple, and that's about it. Which one? Probably should have turned the bell off before I got out of here. Alright, bell's off. Nope, I did not secure my cars. You are right. It's okay, I'm clocking out. I'm done. I quit. They gave me a broken train. Send somebody else to do it. Not my freight, not my problem. Exactly. Exactly. Well, guys, thank you for joining. I'm actually gonna go and get my own train and get the heck out of here. I'm gonna run down here and get me a new train and drive off into the sunset on the MOW train. All the locos on Clinchfield Railroad have automatic transitions, so only use one. Okay, good to know. Thank you. So selector B is dynamic braking. 1 through 4 is transitions. All right, I never saw B, but there's also a dynamic like brake cutout that I didn't mess with, so I'm not sure. Either way, guys, this has been the new MBTA Boston commuter route that is now available on Train Sim World 5. It's mostly passenger running with the MBTA passenger trains, but thankfully, and I'm actually very thankful for this, they did incorporate a decent amount of freight options for you to actually play around with and have fun with. So I do like that, because for me, I personally like a route that has a mixture of passenger and freight, because I want to mix it up sometime. I want to see some freight trains out there. I want to see some passenger trains out there. You know what I mean? So I like that they have both on there. I'm actually gonna spawn into something diesel. Give me my fave, the ES44. Just one S. ES4. Let's take let's stick with the CSX theme. Yeah. Go with that. No, I don't want an S240. No, okay, hold on. Hold on. ES. What is that? Yep, this track's gonna be closed for a while they fix that train. I'm just trying to get out of here. What is a route that I would like to see either on this game or in a new game? I would like to see Brightline. I would like to see something with Brightline, personally. That's the route that I would like to see. Alright, new train. ES4? I think it's AC4, isn't it? AC4. Yeah, that's what it is. I don't know, give me that one. Give me that one. Spawn. Alright, is our escape train. I like how dirty it is. Yep, you can have it. It's fine now. Alright, now something I know how to drive. Air brakes. Cut in. Lead. Save. That's all we're gonna do there. Lights. Where's my Gen field on? First or forward. I believe that's all we're gonna do there. And we don't need banky com because we're all one unit, but why not? All right, let's go. And on that note, chat, thank you guys so much for watching and riding along today's stream. Went a little longer today, but that's okay. Had some fun exploring Train Sim World 5. Guys, let's see. Tomorrow we'll be playing DCS World, doing some combat fighter jet sim. So if you're into that kind of thing, definitely come back and hang out with us. Next week, Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 is coming out. I'm excited. Join me for the release party on Tuesday. I'll do the live stream leading up to the 2024 release, and we'll be talking all things Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 and taking a first look at it as well. And never mind, there might be something else happening, but I'm not going to confirm it yet, so I don't know for sure if it's happening. But all I'm saying is there might be a way that one lucky person could get something for free during that stream, but I'm not going to confirm it yet because I don't know for a fact. Either way, this has been fun, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, you have 3 choices: give up, give in, give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. I'll see you guys next time, next video. I'm out of here. See ya. That's a weak horn. That's a very weak horn. Very weak horn.